doesn't make any sense. Like, Teabag should have died. When they cut off his hand, he should have bled to death. He had no medical help or anything.
James.
Oi, James.
James.
You need to talk to me about your daydreaming. What's it like in Kikiland these days?
More like Lucyland.
You like it so much that you speak to, in real life.
I can't, she's got a boyfriend.
Forget about a douchebag of a boyfriend. You're the obvious choice. Just look in the mirror for once.
It's complicated, I can't just go up to her and say, oh, dump your boyfriend. Why not? I would. I've never looked at daydreaming in a negative way. I've always thought having an overactive imagination was kind of impressive. No matter how supportive they were, Jack and Andy had their concerns. Andy rightfully thought I should see a doctor, and Jack believes it was all caused by how much I like Lucy. I remember him telling me.
You need a reason to speak to her. So your intentions aren't so obvious.
And it made sense, but as always, I was pretty hopeless.
James, because found
That was until.
Let's get Lucy or something. She must have dropped it before.
Got a perfect excuse now, lover boy.
Well, what are you waiting for? Go and give it to her.
I remember thinking to myself, maybe things may go my way. You must understand, in some stupid way, you could say the bracelet represented hope. And just like that, it all vanished.
Now, as you all recall, last week I told you guys that you wouldn't need to come home to tutorial lesson for the next...
My job as a teacher is to know my students,
Yet again, here we are.
their weaknesses, strengths, troubles, and more.
Right. Well, you are assigned to do...
My duty is to guide them and help them. So I suppose my inability to recognize what was going on with you all this time was a failure to my duties. But of course I've always had my suspicions.
This great city of art is on the brink of war. I'm not talking about any kind of war. I'm talking about a war between these two biggest crime families. I need you to stop whatever commotion you may be causing with the Wilson family. See, I don't want this city of art to turn into ground zero for World War III, which is exactly where it's going. I don't want that to happen on my watch. I mean, you know what I'm saying, right?
So, out of respect for the family is why I cause commotion. Second of all, you don't allow me to do anything. I'm the boss. I call the shots.
You call the shots, right? Are you sure you want to go down this road? You don't want to make an enemy out of me, I can assure you of that. You seem to be forgetting that as a police commissioner, I have all the records. I could pull you to jail for lifetimes if I wanted to. And jail could be quite the hell on earth. I can assure you of that.
The amount of power that I have, you wouldn't dare do such a thing.
Are you sure about that?
Positive.
Line up, James, we're kidding. How's the family? How's the wife?
Don't talk about the wife.
Can we not ask how she's doing? Oh man, you're moody as hell, man. Look. Truthfully, I adore your wife's cooking. I think she's a terribly good cook. How's business anyway? How's she got?
You know how it is.
Those cowards, they don't even come faces. We must send them a message. We are to. It's a great movie. Oh, darling, you made it. Oh, what a pleasure. Look, James, you must meet our friend of mine, Lucy. This is Mr. Holland.
A pleasure.
Please. Pleasure's all mine.
James?
It wasn't until that incident that my curiosity was piqued. So I did what all teachers would do.
Sorry.
It's alright.
Lisa.
James?
Sorry, I've got to go.
It's alright.
James, how you doing? You alright? Look, I'll keep you straight with you, right? I'm gonna give it to you straight. Your irresponsibility has truly lost its humor. Now, I don't know what kind of game you think you're playing here, but it has to end at some point. Because I've been getting reports from, your other teachers here, and they've been saying you lack work and concentration during classes and that. And I thought that's just teachers being teachers, yeah? Because, we're sensitive and that. But that was until I saw a piece of your work and you didn't even bother finishing just writing your second name. Yeah, so you can imagine how I felt. Now, you do know if you stay on this path, you're not going to be able to continue next year on this course.
What? Oh, come on, I mean, like...
Please, look, don't interrupt me. That's rude. Anyway, as I was saying, see, as a tutor, I'm supposed to help you here. I'm supposed to guide you and help you get your grades and concentrate and all that. And I want to do that. But in helping you, I think I'll be helping myself too. But I want to make sure we're on the right track here. I want to make sure that you understand what I'm trying to do here. You see, by helping you, I'm of course helping myself. I mean, you know how this works, right? So are you willing to do that? Are you willing to put in the work? James, if there's anything I've learned in this world, it's always be careful what you wish for. Jesus, how long has it been since you fed? Well, I can say that's a bit harsh. For my methods, anyway. Okay, James, okay, you must be starving and a lot of things. Look, I'll make this quick. I'll make it quick. I'll be straightforward with you. The reason you're here, first of all, you see, you're on the verge of ruining my reputation. A reputation of which took years to build. I mean, you must understand, I think the best thing to do for both myself and you, please just look at me. Both myself and you is, I think I should kill you.
the last words. Alright? Make them wise.
I don't blame you.
I really don't. If I was about to die too, I'd probably do the same. I mean, look, this is what I do. I'm sorry, this is the teacher inside of me coming out. I'd bite my tooth off. Literally. Then I'd spit it in your eye. But, you know, you like creativity, you always have. So, it's okay. It's about to come to an end, okay? You won't feel a thing. Promise. Alright, buddy. He's crazy. Oh, are you alright? Are you alright? James? James?
Go. What? Take a shot. Like it's never net before you fire an arrow.
Praise Bruce.
You just made your last mistake.
The cost of oblivious daydreaming has always been the moment of return. When you return to face reality, what had once been bad now seems worst. The lines between reality and delusions are blurred as you enter a place where grotesque and horrible keep company, to only return to face its fruits. Not all light in the world is good. there's a negative light that casts dark shadows, and sometimes we're all victims of it, those around us and even ourselves. Losing the ability to control your thoughts, visions, mind, and even actions leaves you with a look of confusion, uncertainty, and fear. A look that I was once too familiar with, a look that I saw on your face.
Which is why I decided to bring you here instead of the principal's office. Now you see here, James, I think you may be suffering from a daydreaming disorder and hallucination.
How do you know so much about this?
Let's just say that I used to have it too. I know what it feels like to not be in control of what you think of or your actions. It's horrible. You see, as kids, we're given toys to play with, and that's our imagination going wild. And as we get older, we'll leave those toys, and we have to face reality as it is. Then we read books, and we get transported into this place that book is set in, and we'll let that go when the final page turns. But sometimes people choose to stay in those worlds, in that imaginary place, and the reason for that, is usually depression, and they've suffered from traumatic events, so they want to escape reality as it is. Now, that's called maladaptive daydreaming disorder. And people who do that are very much so aware that they're doing it, you see. Because if reality is such a harsh place, why stay there, right? When you can go into this imaginary world where you can control everything, be anything, and do anything. But in cases such as yours, you see, you're not able to control any of it. See, you've lost control of what's real and what's not. You can't even recognize it, I bet. Which, of course, if you're not able to control both your minds and actions, people around you tend to get hurt, and yourself.
I didn't mean to hurt him.
Yeah, I know you didn't mean to hurt him. It's actually why I brought you here, not to the principal, because he would have kicked you out of school. Now, some reasons for this disorder, as you may be asking yourself, like, why do you have it? It usually starts in childhood, being neglected by parents or friends, loneliness. Those are the main reasons. Or sometimes your mind is just trying to, repress some memories, some horrible memories. But the things about secrets kept by the mind is, no matter what, they always come to surface. So, if you don't mind me asking this, of course, what do you remember about your childhood that may have set you into this path?
Who are you talking to, James?